Now, the US Treasury Secretary, in the person of Scott Bessent, came out to say that Washington has scheduled a meeting with China, China's top economic team, to prevent this trade war before things get out of hand. For whose interest? All right. Donald Trump himself just said that the trade war between China and US is not sustainable. Although he lamented that China is taking advantage of rare earth minerals to exact dominance. That's Donald Trump speaking. Welcome to a new era. Now, if you are still doubting me, World Trade Organization recently, about 2-3 days ago, said that US and China should calm down. Oh, that this particular trade war is going to affect global economy by 7%. Ha! Whose interest are you speaking? Now let's strip these things off any form of diplomatic language. They are telling the US, calm down before you get into another round of trouble. These guys, WTO is owned by US. It's a creation of US. They don't speak unless it is going to affect them. Unfortunately, it is headed by a Nigerian, by in the person of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who was trained by Harvard. That body, to me, has been so non-effective. How many trade disputes have they, reconciled? Please like my video, like it, comment on it, share it. Those guys have been there. They are supposed to negotiate. If they were even effective, will Donald Trump just sit down and then decide how many tariff he will impose on any country? They should be so shameless. In fact, they are so shameless that they are coming out to speak on behalf of the globe. So they are not speaking for any country. They are speaking for themselves. They are speaking for US. They are telling the US no. In fact, remove any diplomatic language. Washington is saying that we want to beg China. We want to apologize to China. That is exactly what it means. You either take it or leave it. Washington wants to apologize to China that, hey, this next round of trade war, we didn't start it. Donald Trump, as at now, has softened his language. He cannot impose 100% tariff on China. China is not scared of US. China will not lose anything. China has the population. China has the market. China is even self-reliant to a large extent. China does not need the US. See, congratulations to the new world leader. China calls the shot. And the US is very much aware of that. I told you before that the only thing the US has against China at the moment is the US dollar and the SWIFT payment system. Yes. The only thing again that China was buying from US, which they now buy from Argentina, was soya beans. And they get all of those things from Argentina. And the US farmers are crying. I watched a video where one farmer was literally saying this was unnecessary. That normally I will make this production and then sell them out to China, but now they don't buy from us anymore. The farmers are crying. Donald Trump is messing things up. And let's talk about the No King protest. Do you know what it is all about? They are saying that Donald Trump, you are too authoritative. That democracy is not just about just going to the ballot board to vote. It's about allowing people to express themselves. You cannot run a centralized government where you decide whatever happens. Nobody can talk to you. So across US now and even beyond, everywhere you go to right now is No King protest. What do you make of it? What do you make of it? But then back to what I was saying. These guys have come to realize that they cannot fight China. US is literally begging China, we don't want to go into any trade war with you again. If they had their way, they will caution Donald Trump to say, please stop that. When it comes to China, you must consult us before you say anything. World Trade Organization is not speaking for the globe. They don't have any global interest at heart. They are only speaking to protect their own pocket. It is their pocket they are protecting, nothing. And of course, if there's no dollar, if the dollar is affected, it means they themselves become non-effective. See, I have so many things to say. I am just happy that things are becoming clearer, that the US is getting to realize that they are no more the ones calling the shot, that it is now China. This is what Beaver knows. What do you know?